11 o'clock, I'm Angela Johnston. Good morning. An air and sea search is underway off the Redcar coast after a teenage girl was seen walking into the sea. 2 lifeboats from Redcar and 1 from Hartlepool are involved, along with a helicopter from RAF Boomer and the Cleveland Police helicopter. They were all scrambled after the alarm was raised around 3 hours ago. Mike Poplet from Humber Coast Guard told BBC Tees there's been no sightings of the girl since then.
We were informed by the police, by Cleveland Police and a member of the public around about 7:40, 20 to 8 this morning, that this young lady was seen walking into the sea and coming out again. Another person saw the lady further down the path, absolutely soaking wet, and then saw her climb over the harbour wall and go into the sea at high tide.
Now, as you may have heard, an air and sea search is underway this morning off the Redcar coast after a teenage girl was seen walking into the sea. Let's take you live now to Redcar, and Natalie Boxall, our reporter, is there for us. Hiya, Natalie.
Hiya, Neil and Diane. As you can probably hear, it's quite windy down here, but there's quite a lot of crowds on the seafront as it's half term. But instead of doing the normal things you do at Redcar, the people here are actually watching the RAF helicopter that's flying overhead, carrying out the search along with 2 lifeboats. Now, one of the people that was involved in the search this morning is Mike Picknett, who's a helmsman. Now, Mike, you were driving the boat this morning. Can you tell me what happened when you got the call and what the information was that you got?
Yeah, we were paged just after 7:30 this morning. Turned up at the station to be told that there was reports of a female entering the sea at Majuba car park at the northern end of Redcar. Both our inshore lifeboats were immediately launched and we started to search in that immediate area.
So you went out just after 7:30. How long have you been out there and what are the conditions like out there?
Well, the sea's fairly calm because the wind's blowing off the land this morning, and the tide's ebbing, so we will be looking for a casualty, moving with the tide and the wind. So the conditions aren't too bad for searching. A little bit cold, and the water's still fairly cold, only about 10 degrees this time of year. So we would expect a person in the water maximum to last perhaps an hour to an hour and a half. But of course, you've got to build in the factors that somebody can do more than that, and that's why we're still searching now as we speak.
And was it quite a reliable source who's rang you and said that they've seen somebody jump into the sea?
Yeah, it was literally an eyewitness report. Another lady walking to work saw the girl go into the sea and not come out. She's rang the Coast Guard straight away, and of course they've called us out.
So at the moment the boats are still out there. How long is this search going to last until you find something or you come back out?
Well, the Coast Guard use a clever computer to work out the likely area that the person might be in and also the survivability times, and then they add a factor on the end of that to make sure that we can be certain that there's no chance of that person surviving. So probably, I would guess, until dinner time today, we'll probably 4 or 5 hours worth of searching. We'll then know that we can be 100% sure we've covered every area at least twice, and then the Coast Guard will probably be satisfied that we can stand down.
And is there any further information you're looking for, such as people who, might have a family member gone missing this morning?
That's something that the police will be chasing up now through their normal sources. But of course, if there is anybody out there that knows anything about the incident this morning, if they could contact Cleveland Police, then that would be appreciated.
Well, we're going to be carrying on looking at this story throughout the day, and so if you could just go back to the studio.